Okay, hello. This is just too cool to not do a video of it. So, uh, this is the Inmara, as you know, and we are.
Energy low.
Ooh, I need to go take care of something here real quick. Um, we are building. We've built a this nice big. Well, we're calling it a brutalist vacation home here in on an asteroid. We've reached near end game state. We've harvested a whole bunch of materials from various asteroids, enough that we can build an attack ship to go out and stomp some pirates. And so then what we've done is we've in creative designed a self-constructing, self-repairing attack ship that we call the Turtle. And right now we have it's got a network of welders in it that are all set to on as soon as they're built. So the next welder will build the next welder, and so on. And then the shell of the ship is surrounds the welders, and there are guns and things like that attached to it. And so while those welders are out there turned on, activated and whatnot, in here we have the factory that is building everything. So right down here is the assembler, which is putting together the pieces that get shipped out down through these conveyors here, out to the Turtle, which is constructing itself. And we have a couple of refineries. One right here, this big thing right here that the med bay is on top of, and another one right here. And they're refining raw materials, platinum in this one, and cobalt in the other one, which then get used by the assembler, which is, again, right there, to create the parts. Hopefully we have enough things refined already that it'll just smoothly build the whole thing as it's going. But if we go out there, we can take a look at its progress. I'm so excited I forgot to empty the airlock before opening the door, so we lost some oxygen. So we have this projector right here that is projecting a blueprint out for the welders to work from. These welders are hot. The red lines there indicate that they are working, and if you get too close, they will hurt you, even kill you. Here, let's, in order to see the progress that's happening. So this one's just waiting for thruster components to be built. That will be a little while. We have a large cargo container in the process of being built. It just needs metal grids, I think. Yeah. Our jump drive will go here. It's not even started. It's ready to be constructed. That's a welder that hasn't been built yet. There's a gyroscope, waiting on metal grids and steel plates. That welder has been constructed. It's built these conveyors right next to it. Another couple of welders. For some reason, it's favoring the right side over the left. Components end up on the right. It's got to pick one or the other, I suppose. That's kind of cool. So some of the armor plating has been built, and that's actually probably what's holding this up, because a lot of steel plates went into those instead of into the welders. So let's take a look at the progress of the production. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's building components for the jump drive, it looks like. Gravity components are used for the jump drive. So our detector components, and also the power core and coil here. But so this might take a little while before we see anything significant, although what we could do is grab one of these and pull it over here. Alright, let's see if we can trick it into building something. There you go! Says it's a little slow right now, so, you know, we're tempted to just kind of go into one of our cryo chambers and log off while the server works on this thing, but at the same time, it's just really fun to watch it. For us, it's tempting to watch it, I think is a better way to put it. It's not very fun, it's tedious. The whole point was so that we could walk away from it and come back and have a ship. But at the same time, it's, you know, it's our baby, and we want to see it built and see how it works and make sure it's being built properly and all that. But there's a lot less running back and forth with our own little welder, or with even our big construction craft over here. We have, even with this thing, we can't carry very many components compared to what we need to construct it, and it's, you know, it takes a lot of skill to weld the component that you want to weld instead of the ones around it, and so it's just much easier to sit back and let it build itself. So this is a major achievement for us in this game. When we saw the game and the components that were available to build in it, this is the kind of thing we were envisioning and were working on to begin with. We were working our way up to it and learning how things worked and whatnot. The next phase, the next project that we're working on, is a self-replicating ship. So it's a ship much like this one, only it will have the refinery and assembler in it, and enough large cargo containers to store all the supplies to build a whole new ship. And then it'll have drills on the front so it can do its own mining. And so then, in theory, you could take that around from asteroid to asteroid, collect all the supplies, sit out there in space, and, you know, construct a whole new ship and pop it off the back. So when it's all done, this I have a couple of connectors and a couple of merge blocks here, and all I will have to do is get into the cockpit, which is going to be built right about here in front of the jump drive, and hit a couple of buttons on the dashboard, and it'll disconnect and I can fly away. So this is going to be so cool. Anyway, thank you for watching.